Okay. Stream working? Oh yes, it is. Very, very nice. I believe I'm the only one playing this game at the moment. I'm not on Twitch. I looked it up. Apparently this game is so unknown that it doesn't even have an image on Twitch. But at least it's there. I was worried it wasn't going to be there. I'm assuming they have like probably a category for like everything. Somehow. I don't know how they like managed to put every single game on it, but regardless, it didn't even have an image. That's how unknown it is. But I'm gonna play it anyway because I feel like playing it. I just heard about this game like at some point and just got it. So like it looked nice and it looked like I'd like it. I mean, I haven't played it a whole lot, but it's pretty good. It's a bit of an odd game. Kind of doesn't really. It doesn't really have set objectives, but then a lot of games don't really. But when you kind of just make your city as however you want, it's kind of like creative mode, except like you can kind of soft lock yourself if you like detriment your economy and all that. Not really soft lock yourself, but you can quickly lose a lot of progress and stuff like that. You can have downward spirals and stuff like that is what I mean, I guess. And then it takes a while to recover. I think one time there's attackers and I didn't realize how bad they would be, and because I knew what they were and I didn't want to kind of abuse the fact that I knew what they were, and I regretted that when they destroyed like half my city and my economy went to shit. But you know, I feel like playing this game just because I deleted all my saves so it would look nice and clean. But here we go. After nuclear war in the past decade, the surface of the Earth was covered with a layer of radioactive mist. 0,000 people found shelter on an orbital station. Those who stayed had time to build artificial cliffs on the surface to give a chance for future generations to return home. Okay, so now I get to choose as default sandbox and tower defense. I've played tower defense like an attempt once, but you know, I attempted it one time. But I mean, I think I tried to see what it was and how it worked, but I never actually played it properly. What I want to do, which was probably a terrible idea, is do default, but with this, so it's like a mixture of both. It's like as hard as both of them. So I'm gonna take everything in default and add tower defense essentially, which I'm sure won't go terribly. I'm sure there's no way that this could possibly go wrong. So yeah, it's like that but I've got to do orders, and I've got to it's like wave attack, except I've also got to do orders at the same time. Or I mean, it's like default, but I've got to fight waves as well of enemies, I guess. I want to try and do all the orders, because essentially you get orders, and you just press 1, 2, and 3 to switch between these. You always get 3 cliffs. It's always 3 cliffs. Groundwater. I mean, no, that's not what I want. Oh, I want fish. Okay, so these two are fish. It's generally a good idea to have, I think, 2 ponds with fish in them. You can see that, 100% fish. Anything that has like a proper pond in it will have 100% fish, but I think it's generally a good idea to have 2 with fish, because the idea is you set up an economic situation where you transmit goods through all 3 of your cliffs. And I'm pretty sure you need at least 2 water sources. I mean, generally it's very, very rare that you'll find 3. It's kind of rare that you find 2, but you can refresh this as much as you want. And the reason I've got it paused is because I just tested it like a second ago, and I noticed that the wave attack just counts down immediately if you don't have the game paused. Also, you get orders quite soon, which I've realized from if you the tutorial will give you money and it prevents orders from you getting orders straight away. So in other words, I'm going to skip the tutorial to make it more difficult because, yeah, I'm sure this can't possibly go wrong. I haven't played it in a while, I might be a bit rusty. I'm assuming this is going to fail horribly, but that's what multiple attempts are for. You know, it'd be too easy if I got it first try, right? It's reminding me of like this sort of mine playthrough. Yeah, I've kind of left a lot of playthroughs hanging, but you know, I'll probably return to them at some point. Or at least I hope so. Yeah, I think I just get, I don't know. It is a bit like tiring to make like streams, I think. Surprisingly tiring to make streams. So I'll get back to them at some point there. But it's nice to have something new and fresh, right? I mean, I've played them before, but you know what I mean. Something new to stream, I guess. So this, I could actually use this already, but these islands aren't too big, but it's alright, I guess. As long as you have 2 fish, you should be fine. Because the ponds themselves are incredibly useful, and the fish are also very useful. 2 fish in 2 places is enough for to get fish across all your islands, I think, so. It's great. Like this island will just have to buy fish, and whatever this island's good at, we'll have to trade with the other islands and stuff like that. I mean, they're cliffs, but you know, concrete cliffs. Away from the radioactive mist. But you can keep generating the level until you get a good one, but yeah, I recommend just doing that until you get one a bit like this, I guess, with 2 ponds. I can't believe I got it this early on. It's probably not going to be that great when I probably fail miserably though, but you know, it'll be okay. Okay, I just need to like think a bit of what to do, because I'm a bit rusty and trying to remember the mechanics of the game. So what I need is power supply. Oh yeah, I mean I completely got rid of the tutorial. Oh yeah, I just remembered what I was gonna say earlier. Is you get orbital orders quite soon, which is essentially like, give us this stuff, and you will get money for it. And I want to try and, if I can, if possible, I want to try and succeed at all of those orbital orders and not let one down. I was gonna say there's no penalty, but you actually do lose money if you fail them as well, which is pretty bad. And you gain money if you succeed them, so you actually lose stuff if you fail them though. There's no like middle ground, you either fail or succeed them. And if you can, like they ask for suppliers. And the problem with that is I thought like, I kind of like got really confused with Cliff Empire because it seemed ridiculous to expand that fast. And Cliff Empire isn't really designed around fast expansion. Because a lot of times you can't afford to expand, and then you expand, and then your economy crashes. So to avoid that, simply what you do is be patient, I guess. But I thought that the orbital orders, I realized they were getting larger and larger, so I thought like, oh, I have to increase production constantly. But they increase they increase what they ask when you increase the size of your city. So ironically, I was just competing with myself. So yeah, if I expand slowly, it should be okay, I think. But I need to at least have basic production up for when I get my first order. So I need to quickly rush to basic production. But other than that, it should be okay. And not make my city too large, because then they'll ask for things that I can't afford to make, I think. So I think it's like generally you got to keep your city stable. You can't really finish the orbital orders. Because yeah, they ask for a lot of things. But let me think. So I think what I have to do first and foremost is soil fertility, matter deposits, and uranium deposits. They're very important things to know. So I think I'm going to have to make them research it straight away, which is quite enough expensive to do, but if I can pull it off. I think I know how to do it, but I'm not really sure if this will work. I think I've done it before, but essentially I might have to make them research it because these are all question marks, and that's not something I can really afford to be question marks. I can afford the uranium deposits and the soil fertility to be question marks as of now, but not the matter deposits because they're basically the building block of the cities. Matter is like, just metal basically, and I need to know which island produces the most metal, so I can basically get enough metal to actually pull the city together in a reasonable amount of time. Because if I'm mining in a place that doesn't have very much matter, I mean I'll be able to tell, but it'd be very inconvenient to test out every single island. I think it would be much more convenient to research it, even though that is still inconvenient, and then disband the research afterwards because research is very expensive to maintain. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately. So, where's the university, the research? Oh god, yeah, I'm rusty. Okay, here it is. So this costs $900 and 25 matter, okay. I think I'm just gonna set it up on the middle island, since I can connect it to either one. The middle island is kind of, I think it's generally a good idea to start on the middle one because you can connect it to either island depending on the resources and all that. So you first and foremost, what you do is you make the storage, and that will give you resources. A place for storing all materials and products. First storage in a city provided a starting set of resources and 3 cargo drones. So it consumes a kilowatt of electricity and has 4 workplaces. So I need 4 people to manage this properly. So yeah, you can place this anywhere. It's kind of measured by squares and half squares. So I just put it on a proper square. I'll put it near one of the bridge, where the closest to one of the islands, because you get bridge connectors later. So I'll leave space for a bridge connector, like maybe next to it, and I'll put it maybe here or something. I think that'll be a good idea. I'm assuming because this one doesn't have water, it'll have better resources elsewhere, but like I could be entirely wrong. I think it might just be completely random, but at least I hope that's the case. But yeah, so it costs 5 metal and 250 monies. And I'm not going to get money from the objectives. Okay, 350 monies. Okay, interesting. So as you can see at the top, there's the money that we have. So this is going to cost me 350 just to place this, and 5 matter. And although I don't really have any resources, as I know, I think I can press a button. Which button tells me? Oh, that's not obviously not the right one. Oh god, I think I'm gonna have to look at controls because I haven't done this in a bit. Research, resource statistic. Oh, I need a warehouse. I think the warehouse is referring to the storage. Or maybe not. I'll see. Controls. The point is you start off with nothing, so it's kind of giving you 5 metal that you don't really have, I think, and build the first storage. I mean, it kind of, you have like invisible resources, I guess it's weird. But
large construction complete.
Place that anyway, and there's a nice animation for the first thing placed. Oh yeah, you use this, if you starting resources, use them wisely to create something like that. Okay, it auto unpaused, which is bad. Okay, now we have all these resources. And if I press Z, yep. So these are all the resources we start with. I think it's 50 batteries, but I'm assuming we've already used one because this uses power. Essentially, since we have no electricity production, it's just going to consume batteries until we get them. I don't know how the rate. Oh yeah, this is the rate or whatever. I think. Yeah, so there's that many batteries. We've got grapes, we've got fish, we've got lettuce. Or salad, I think. Fruits. Water. Got a bit of uranium, a bit of engines. That's about, Yeah, I think that's really about it. It's not a whole lot. I mean, there's not a whole lot of different resources, but it's kind of still complicated, I guess. And I think the first thing we have to do is make okay, let me think. So people only like to land in groups of 15. They also leave in groups of 15 as well. So this is 175 and 10 metal. I can definitely afford that. And each house. Actually, what I could do as well, we could make these ones. They're a lot cheaper. And then replace them later when we have more money. But that might be a good idea. The cheapest but very inefficient way to use the square of the city. Yeah, I might do this because this is significantly cheaper. This holds 13 people, so essentially I need 2 of them anyway, which would be 20 metal and 350. Whereas this would just cost me 15. I mean, well, 9 metal and just a bunch of space for the same amount that 2 of those would get me. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. Also, do they consume? No, it consumes a little bit more electricity though, actually. That's not the best, but... No, actually, it consumes more electricity. I'll cost 3 electricity just for the 15 people, and this will cost... no, cost this, it'll actually cost... No, it'll cost 4. What am I talking about? Okay, I think I need to wait for that ship to move out of the way, which is precious time, but I need to see where I'm placing these. So yeah, these are very space inefficient though, that's the problem. So it's, I guess it's good for short term, which is what I'm looking for. I don't think I ever make these usually, but I think it would be worth it in this situation. And this cost, 30 workers. So the thing is, you can just actually, you don't, when it says workplaces 30, it doesn't, you don't actually need 30 workers, fortunately. So, you really just need, any amount, but it will be peak efficiency at 30 workers, so it will be half efficiency if I only have 15 people. Let's think. I might get more anyway, because I think I need more electricity before these batteries go to shit. Like I run out of batteries. Because this university is going to cost even more electricity, isn't it? Yeah, it will. It'll cost 15, that's a decent amount, that's not great. And these houses cost electricity too to maintain. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh god. This is just temporary. I'll upgrade these houses later. And by upgrade I mean demolish them and replace them with new ones. And since this place is very sunny, correct? Which is why I chose this. Because this place is 100% sunshine and it's got water, which is really great. Having water and a good electricity production thing is great. I don't think any of the... none of these... I was going to say none of these islands are particularly windy. This one is. I was wrong about that. So maybe this one can trade in wind electricity in exchange for fish, I guess. Since it's going to need to be buying fish, it can't produce its own. Each different island has its own economy, if that wasn't obvious. So this will cost... that's only 2 workplaces for 4 of them? Huh. Well, making 4 of them, making 1 of them, like, they cost the same amount in terms of, like, how much they produce, I guess. I think it's just supposed to be faster placing if you place 4 of them, but it's easier to... I'm just going to place them in groups of 1 instead of groups of pairs of 4. Like, because if you demolish a group of 4, you can't really it's much easier to demolish individual ones, because if I have to be intricate with how I organize my solar panels, I can just break one of them. If, say, it turns out that I need slightly more housing, for example, and I can afford to lose a slight amount of electricity, it'll be much more convenient to pull that off if I can just dismantle one. So how the hell do I... What the hell? How am I zoom in? Oh, I have to zoom in before I place them? Oh, that's sucky. That's sucky. But I'll just place... How much does each one produce, actually? 18 kilowatts. That's quite a decent amount, but they only work half the time. These produce 10, and they work consistently. So I might just pretend that these produce 10, I guess. Similarly. So in other words, because it's 100%, this is referring to like 10 electricity when it's 100% efficient. It says the sun is 100% efficient. So how much do these houses all need? So we're consuming 11 right now. Well, that's not great. I think the drones might contribute to that a little bit, which is fun. Oh, also we've got over the storage. Apparently, we've got over the maximum amount of storage. Interesting. But so these houses, we're already consuming 11 batteries. Where's all our power going? So storage is 1. These houses are 1, and there's like 6 houses. That's only 7 electricity. The solar panels themselves don't consume electricity. That doesn't make sense. Do the drones consume electricity? They must. They must. Because that's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But no, there's only 3 drones. That still doesn't add up. Okay, whatever. I'm just these drones are, they build things, by the way. That wasn't obvious. Oh, so we need well, I am completely like losing track of what I'm supposed to do. We need a landing pad. So this actually allows us to get the people in. Otherwise they can't actually land. This one's more expensive, so I'm just going to go short term a lot. This is bad for the ecology, but that doesn't really matter unless we make it significantly bad. I mean, I like the environment, but like, this is on the hardest mode. We can't afford to be nice to the environment as of now. We'll be nice to the environment when we can afford to be nice to the environment. This will be better later as it's smaller as well. But as of now, space is not a problem. Space is a very, like, you know, we've got a lot of it. As of now, we don't need to compact things. So we'll just put it here next to where the bridge is going to go. Does that use more electricity? I bet it does. Actually, no, it doesn't. Why did it say 15 batteries now? Okay, I'm so confused. But anyway, we also need to make a battery making station. Because this will allow us to create batteries, because solar panels do not work at night. We've already got about a stack of batteries on this, but this will allow us to stabilize it, which is good. And since solar panels produce a lot in a day, the excess power is essentially converted into batteries. That's how it works. And apparently making 2 battery stations does not make it more efficient, which is something that I did not know. So I'll just make one. At least I don't think it does, or at least not until unless you're producing like an absurdity of electricity. I don't think 2 is useful, apparently. Maybe it uses more electricity when they're making more things, but anyway, we'll prioritize this. We'll prioritize all these. Because the first thing we want is them to land as soon as possible, because it does take time for them to land. So we'll prioritize the landing platform and the 3 houses to start off with, so that they have time to land. as quickly as physically
Small
possible.
construction completed.
And that should be almost done. Just needs one more metal.
Small construction
Like they've already done the
completed.
cottages. Excellent.
Small
That one's
construction
going to get that
completed.
one finished off. Great.
Large construction completed.
And I think now... Oh, how do I navigate this thing? I haven't...
Small construction completed. Small construction
There
completed.
should be landing, I believe. Oh, no.
Small
I need to prioritize this
construction
one. I need to give
completed.
this priority 1. They haven't given it any uranium. It needs 2 uranium. And it can store 4, but it needs 2 to land. Oh god, I completely forgot about that.
Small construction completed.
That's not good.
Small construction completed.
I was gonna say, where's the ship coming down? And it wasn't.
Small construction completed.
They've almost actually completely finished their workload, which is good. These all cost like 1 worker, don't they? Yeah, that's why I wanted more people, because these cost workers. Allow us to get the university to work faster too. Oh, and usually I waste a lot of metal early game, but considering I've saved so much metal by making the houses even cheaper as well. Yeah, by making these houses significantly cheaper, I've actually, well, not significantly cheaper, it's kind of like 9 metal, and I get a little bit more people, I guess. Well, and they cost no money though, on the plus side. So by making it cheaper like this, I've actually conserved resources, which is very, very good. Because usually I waste a lot of resources by now. So I'm glad I've made these cottages instead of the usual houses like I usually make. So. Are they landing? Why aren't they landing? People wishing to settle, 14. Why aren't 15 people wishing to settle?
New citizens arrived.
Oh, they're arriving now. Okay, great. Now that it reached 15. Yeah, and there's the ship
Small
coming down.
construction completed.
If you go back further enough, you can actually just see it spawn in. Ooh, pretty. That's great. Okay. Now they're working on this thing, which is good. The people are landing. Great. And if you press tab, you can see this in like... Well, there we go. They're popping out. Excellent. But they kind of just teleport to their workstations. The fact that they walk around doesn't actually... It's just detail. Doesn't actually do anything. They're technically like already working, I think. Which is good, because... You know, they shouldn't be taking their time walking, you know. They should just be efficient as possible. As efficient as possible.
Medium construction
Okay.
completed.
Great. Actually, ooh. You can see these up close. Very nice. Yeah, don't fall off of there. It's, you know, while you're working with panels. If they need repairs from behind, just be very careful. Like if these, you know, one of these gets a little bit damaged, just be careful when fixing that up because you don't want to fall. All these cottages look a lot nicer actually. Yeah, they look significantly nicer than the other buildings. The only downside is they're not very space efficient, but you know. Oh, we'll fix that later. They get luxury for now, I guess, because it's cheap. That's the only reason they get luxury, is because it's cheap. They give them luxury. And here it is, geoprocessing, expand information about cliff resources. All the other research takes ages. For some reason it doesn't tell you how long each research takes, but I know that geoprocessing, which is the one I need, is really, really fast. And that's the only, if it wasn't fast, we wouldn't be able to afford to research it anyway, so. Here we go. Actually, I don't think they can work on the solar panels. Yeah, at night time they can't work on the solar panels, so they're just going to shift to work here anyway, which is excellent. Okay, that's really great. Are they working on it? Oh, they are. Okay, it's already almost done. Excellent. There's 10 people working on it, because... Oh, are they working on the solar... Wait, what are they working on? Oh, they're working on the batteries. Why? Okay, now the batteries are actually producing? What? Why is it producing batteries? No one's working on these solar panels. What? Okay, whatever. I'm just going to accept it. Okay. No one's working on these solar panels though. Do they just generate without workers, or do they generate better with workers? I don't know. Either way, we are taking a bit of time with this wave, out of this wave, unfortunately, but geoprocessing is almost done, which is great. Oh, actually, I was gonna dismantle it, but I realized I can just snooze it, I think, after I'm done. A new group of people can land probably soon, yeah.
New citizens
Okay,
arrived.
great. There's new people landing. I really hope that this works out okay. Okay, let's see. Almost done already. Excellent. And there's a new group of people landing too. Great.
Research
Okay, pause.
completed.
Okay. Holy shit! 100% matter deposits. Are you serious? Oh my god. Usually I get really shit. These other islands are pretty shit though. 43%. I think 40% tends to be average though, but 35 is pretty bad. 100% on this island. I mean on this cliff too. That is so awfully convenient. I swear if I stuff this up, I'm gonna be so disappointed. But I probably will though. I probably will. It's once the waves attack. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the first waves and all that. But anyway, regardless, the other research is too expensive to research because it just takes too long and costs too many workers. So I'm just gonna snooze that for now. I think dismantling it probably wouldn't give me many resources back, so I probably won't do it. But wow, that's really great. Now what do we need? Okay, the people need... They've still got plenty of food left. Yeah, they've got plenty of food left. What do they need most? Uranium is not doing great. Oh, speaking of uranium, there's uranium deposits 100% here too. Holy shit. Oh yeah, what they really need is metal, obviously. They've used up like half the metal already. Yeah, I had 120 and I've already used up half. Even with all the cheapest stuff. Okay. Harmful the ecology, yeah, it's -5 ecology, 5 workplaces, and consumes electricity. Yeah, okay, this is great. I think I'll just keep everything close together. I might reorganize it later, because yeah, what I've realized is you got to really make things convenient for the drones, because if you don't, then the drones will be very, very inefficient, and that is bad. Since the drones, they take it out of the storage, actually. Oh, I probably should have put a storage around the matter deposits. Oh well. I'll just try to keep it as close to the storage as possible, because I've noticed that keeping things close to the drones is very helpful. Actually, I probably only need 2. I was going to say, like, usually I make 4, but... Yeah, usually you got to make 4, but since that I've got 100% matter deposits here, 2 should just be fine, which is amazing. And now we've got how many people unemployed? Probably a few. Oh, actually, no, these people haven't landed yet, so I think it's okay. I don't know... Oh, there's actually 15 workplaces and 15 workers. Well, that works out, doesn't it? Where am I? There's workplaces 5. Okay, so when we get the new people working, that will be just great. But to maintain these, I think we need a maintenance... Yeah, we need a maintenance center to pull this off. Fortunately, we start off with some engines. Okay, so that's some matter to workplaces. Oh, 10. So they're gonna be, the people are gonna be a little bit inefficient for a little bit, but that's okay. Because we need building maintenance, or these things are gonna break down. I mean, I think actually, how do I see building? I mean, this needs to get to 1, and I think for this to get to 1, we need like 4 of them. But it's I think we need about 4 of them. 4 matter deposits, or 4 like kind of industrial things before this thing right here reaches 1. But regardless, I'm going to make this preemptively, I think, because that's going to, just in case. It's just, if you don't have a maintenance center and things go bad, they go really bad. Like, buildings set on fire, and then a fire spreads. I mean, like, industrial buildings will set on fire, and then the fire will spread if you don't have a maintenance building. So I'm just going to make it preemptively. So I'm prepared for that. I can always turn it off actually as well now that I think about it, if I really need to. But it's always good to have it if you have any industrial buildings at all, I think. So, and this gives me 8, so this will prepare me for a very long time. It's like this is very in advance as well, but it has 8, and I haven't even gotten 1 yet. So, yeah, 8 maintenance. Yeah, there's these ones too, but so these ones lower the percentage of fish, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the fish percentage by 2. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So it makes fishing slightly less effective. But it uses less workplaces and it doesn't need to be maintained with water. These things, they need to stockpile water into these things or they won't work. But these things just work automatically. They also consume less electricity. So yeah, but I really like having 100% fish, especially since this island doesn't have it, and usually you only get 2 at most. Anyway, I think it's very rare that you have 3 ponds, and even if you do have 3 ponds, it's probably not the best idea to have 3 ponds because well, 3 ponds is going to take up a lot of space. Like this island, I mean this cliff has a lot more space than these 2. At least I think it does. It doesn't look like it. I think it's generally smaller, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't, but I could be entirely wrong. But regardless, I think they tend to take up more space. So yeah, it's probably not great to have 3, because space is kind of important. Wait, why does it say unemployment 15? Oh, because these haven't been built yet. Yeah, that would be why. They're about to be built though. Yeah, prioritize this priority 1 this so that it gets built fast. How much electricity you got? Oh, plenty. And these batteries are pumping out.
Large
Yeah,
construction
138% efficiency. Excellent. How many batteries do we have in storage? Oh, I can change the design for 40? Wow, that's interesting. I mean, it's not really worth it though. It's not economically good, and we can't afford just to have luxury. We can't afford to have luxury. When we're about to have a wave in 24 minutes. You can speed up time though, obviously, but yeah. I think only by 6
Large
times.
construction
Though. Still,
completed.
6 times is pretty significant amount. And now everyone has a
Medium
job.
construction
Great.
completed.
Okay. Oh, this is actually going surprisingly well. That is until we get a work order, I think, but... Actually, speaking of that, I think I'll save just in case something bad happens. Actually, probably should have saved at the beginning, drat. Go ahead. This hasn't been structured with water. It uses 2, it can hold 12. Yeah, it's not going to use a significant amount of water, but... Okay. So let's see. What's the top priority actually at the moment? How much water do they consume a day? 2? Yeah, it's 80 out of 2, so like 2 is how much we're consuming a day, I think. So we've got a lot of water essentially. But this is going to start consuming it too, so it's going to make it a little bit less, but still it's plenty. It might actually be a good idea. I was going to say we should maybe make these first, but that's going to consume more water. Maybe just one of them or something. Because usually I go for water first, because I think it tells you to go for water first too, but really it seems like these things are going to run out of first, because I only give you 20 to start off with, and 20 is not a whole lot. I think I will actually just Yeah, make a salad farm. Because this consumes 4, and they consume like, 2 a day. So I've really only got 10 days. I mean, not even 10 days, because, 10, because, minus the 4. So I've really got 8 days to pull off the salad, I think, just to get the salad to work. And with the apples, I've got like 5. I don't know, actually, the apple's even worse. But the problem with these is, that they rely on soil fertility. And good thing that we researched, because soil fertility in this area is not that great. It's 52%. Oh, it's even worse there. I was hoping that this island would be great for soil fertility, considering the fact that it's, doesn't have water on it. I mean, that's kind of ironic though, I guess. But this one has great soil fertility. So maybe I should grow orchards here. That might be a good idea. I mean, then again, we can just get storage over here later and send orchards over to here. But the problem is, once you run out of these things, they begin to become less efficient at working by a significant amount. At least we can get fish easily, because there's a pond. There's a pond. Salad. I think this salad's the cheapest one to maintain. Nope. I think salad and grapes is actually about the same, just to maintain it. Okay, I'll go for grapes first then, because it uses more grapes, I believe, so yeah. I'll keep it all nice and compact so it's easy on the drones. But yeah. Grapes, salad. I'll make some more electricity, I think, because I feel like that's going to use a decent amount. And, I mean, they use about 6 each, so that's probably about maybe 2 solar panels worth. But, I mean, we'll make an extra one just for the sake of it, I guess. Maybe we'll make some good houses now that we've got actually a decent amount of matter coming in and all that. A decent amount of... I mean, we're running out of money, but, yeah. You run out of money a lot faster in this, because... I mean, I'm not, using the fact that I've got a, I'm not abusing the fact that, I mean, I'm not, using the tutorial to get money out of the tutorial, so there's that. There's 30 houses, so yeah, we do need 2 new houses just to pull this off. Actually, how many workers do these use? The vines. Salad farm and a vineyard. They use 3 workplaces. Actually, that's not a whole lot. That's just 6 workplaces in total, just to maintain those. But we've got 35 workplaces, so that costs so much. Yeah, we'll have enough. And then the solar panels too. Yeah. That'll probably add up. We'll probably have just enough to pull this off. To be honest, yeah. I think I'll just make this ugly for now, so that I can just make it work and polish it up later if I can't afford to.
Small construction completed.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Oh, wait, I was wondering why they're running so slowly, and that's because it's night time. They work less effectively at night. Oh yeah, we've got 8 hours zero maintenance. Okay, great. I don't know if these count as industrial buildings, but I think they do. Manpower is 83%. That's how effectively they're working, and they're working less effective because We've got 36 workplaces and only 30 people. You'd priority 1 that because they're going to work inefficiently otherwise. I'll give the people time to land as well. Oh, we're running very low on metals actually. That's kind of concerning. Oh god, yeah, we're very low on metals. We might want to make another matter mine, or actually upgrade one. Yeah, I could maybe upgrade one because that conserves workers, I think. So, debris. We need to either do the debris one or the just generally. I think the debris one. Yeah, because this one over here costs more, lowers the ecology more, and it has a lot more workplaces and consumes a lot more electricity. This one, the only downside is there's more workers and more electricity, I think. So, yeah, this one's kind of like more of a humble sort of one, I guess. Because the thing about the debris, though, the debris is actually good, and I'll show why. The debris will help us get more matter. Yeah, I'll show why. I'll upgrade them both. It just costs money to do this. It's a bit more of a humble design, I guess. And so the debris is going to be very handy because if we go to recycling plant here, -1 ecology, but it uses 2 workplaces to and this will essentially convert the extra debris into matter. And it's good to have one of these because basically when you destroy a building, they convert into debris. So this can be used instead of just having this idle when there's no debris and wasting space by taking up space. It's going to be constantly used because this is producing debris. It's going to put more strain on the drones, but it's going to give the drones something to do as of now. Because at the moment they're kind of being a little bit useless. I mean, all they're being used for is building, and there's 3 of them. So when they finish building, they'll have nothing to do. Actually, no, they will have stuff to do. They have to move the matter around, I guess. So
small construction complete.
I don't know. Oh, are we actually out of matter? How close to building is this? Oh, we've actually run out. Shit. This is priority 1 and they're working these, really, guys? Wow. Wow. Oh, this is gonna get us more matter, so I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't snooze the electricity. Damn it! Oh god. I can snooze these though, because they're just gonna drain electricity and workforce. Which I don't want to use. Oh, I'm priority wanting this so we can, priority 2 that. Because we need more matter now. So we can actually pull this off. And the waves coming soon too, that's not great. Yeah, they've already stopped piling debris, which is not great, because we want to use that up. Priority 1, are you seriously, okay, whatever, just, oh god. It just needs, like, it's almost done, okay, great. Just needs 1 more matter. Okay. Excellent. Okay, it's actually done now. Great. Okay, so it converts 3 into 1. Okay, I see. I thought it was 2 into 1, but oh well. That's fine. We'll priority 1 that as of now. Because we really need that matter. Okay, great. Now this is producing more matter. How many batteries do we have? A decent amount. Are these producing enough? Not sure.
Small
If
construction
it starts to get
completed.
below 40, I'll definitely increase
New
the
citizens
battery
arrived.
production. Okay, more citizens, great. I can afford to actually do this. Excellent. Oh, the wave's coming soon. It's not great. Okay, maybe we need another matter mine. Yeah, I think we do. Unfortunate. Okay, first let's just manage this workforce. Okay, let's see. Okay, this will be great for the economy. Oh, okay, that's producing a lot faster now with all the extra people. Wonderful. Okay, we actually need even more people. Okay. We've got 56 houses, so we just need another house. 56 housing, so we just need one more. That should be enough. And then we can afford another matter mine with the spare. Okay, this is great, great. Running a little bit low on water now that we've produced. We're making actually, we're not actually making grapes. They're not delivering the water to them. That is a shame. Oh yeah, priority to
Small
that maybe.
construction
Actually, just
completed.
don't turn off the priority entirely. No. So that they can actually deliver water to these and stuff, I guess, as well. Just balance it out. Oh, this is already stockpiled as well. Okay, they've taken all the matter out of that and put it in there.
Small
That's good.
construction completed.
I think we'll just turn this on. Actually, we'll leave this as a normal one unless we need to upgrade it into a better one. Because this is already producing enough matter, I believe, so. I mean, not matter, debris. Okay. We're still running on matter, even despite the fact this is 100% base. But oh well. Yeah, we're starting to run low on water because of these things. It's okay. Just as long as we're above 2. So like what, like, yeah. I was gonna say 20 days worth. I mean, yeah, 20 days worth, but no, these are consuming it, so it's probably significantly less. Oh, but it's okay because we can make a water extraction. So I mean, actually, this is a. The groundwater is terrible here. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So groundwater is great over there. Not very great over there. Okay, so it's essentially these are more expensive, but they work on lakes instead of just regular water. So this does it from yeah, it does it from ponds, but it uses more workers. I think it produces more though, however. It's more expensive to make, but I believe it produces more. And it just relies on a pond, and it does a consistent amount. These are cheaper, but they rely on groundwater, which we do not have a lot of on this cliff. I said Highland again. Please build this fast so we can get some more matter.
New task received.
Well, shit. Okay, so I got an order already. At least it's manageable. It's sell batteries. If it wasn't sell batteries, this would be a lot worse. I think they're not going to ask me of something I don't have, or at least I hope that's the case. Regardless, that means the problem is not the batteries. We can afford to sell the batteries. The problem is the trading, how we're going to actually get them over. Because there's, as far as I know, there's only two ways to really send the orbital station resources. Trade shuttle and trading portal. This one, actually, which one is cheaper? Yeah, the trade shuttle is more expensive, but it's faster. I think, and it uses uranium. This one just uses a lot of electricity, and it's cheaper. So we're gonna have to go with this one. But we're gonna build this within 20 minutes basically. So that's not great. That's the problematic part, and then we have to wait for the port. The portal has to come through in the right time. So, oh god, I'll just place it here, and we'll craft it later, I guess. This is a very large building too. But yeah, once this is built, it needs a lot of electricity as well. And then we have to priority one it because the trading portal only comes in every now and then. Oh yeah, that's another thing about this can work at any time. This only works like daily, I think. I think it says that on the description though, so it doesn't like just say that without telling you.
Large
Yeah, barge arrives
construction
daily, so you can only do it once a day, which is not excellent. Definitely not ideal. Manpower. Oh, they're getting sick. What from? Oh, we have bad healthcare. 3 out of 4. Okay, that's not great. I forgot about healthcare. Yeah, that's important, I guess. We'll give them a shitty one. Just, yeah, cheap one. 4 workplaces, 2 electricity, 6 medicine. Okay, great. Make that and place it, like, here. Sure. Why not? How's this going in terms of... Okay, this is producing enough batteries. We've got how many batteries? Oh, we almost stockpiled on batteries. Excellent. This is going to consume a lot more, but at least we've got batteries to pull it off for the time being, which is all we need to do. This wave's coming in first as well, actually. We need to kind of do something about that soon, too. I believe there's okay, defense turrets and stuff. Okay. Oh, these are actually relatively cheap. They just lower aesthetics. Okay. So this might be enough to protect us. We just place them on corners as well, so they're kind of out of the way. Corner pieces are great. And do they even need to be maintained? Oh, they have a lot of workplaces, but I think we can turn them off. Well, they're not in use, which is good.
Small construction completed. New citizens arrived. Small construction completed.
Oh, we're running low on water, especially since these things are in place. Oh, this one's not even being used. Okay, turn it off then if it's not got water in it. Just forget it. It's worthless if it's not got water in it. At least we've made it so that if we do run out of salad, at least it's we can make more. Okay. I think I'll upgrade this into the faster producing one. We're getting a little bit of matter, but we need a lot of matter, so yeah, sorry environment, but we'll repay our debts eventually. We'll make a utopia where even the environment is treated fairly. If we survive now, we can make a utopia later. So. I mean, I know like every government in history said that, but you know, at least for me, I'm gonna actually try and pull it off. That's unemployment one. I thought one of them died for a second. I got confused. I thought there was like one of them died. Okay, we only got 59 workplaces. That's why. That's an odd number of workplaces. But you know what? Actually, how about we make a solar panel? It's a little bit of more electricity. We're gonna need it for this trading portal anyway. So whatever. Where's all the metal going? Actually, that's what I'd like to know. Is it going straight into this portal? Or what? Oh, it's going probably into the turrets, I reckon. Oh no. Oh, which one's more important? The turrets or this? Oh god. Get some of the at least one of the turrets done. I hope this is enough to defend it, but probably not. I don't know which way they're going to come from too, so having one there I think is probably good as well. And one, let's see. These I think are worse than these ones. No, it says of course there's significant damage, I could be wrong. But I think one down here, so it's like depending on which way they approach. Oh, they could approach from the left too, so. Oh, they could approach from so many spots. Bad. I think I'll put another one here as well. This is not good. And we don't have enough workplaces for all of them, but I think we can just enable, like, take off them, like, stop work and tell them to go work on them instead, so it should be okay. Oh, we still need more metal, that's atrocious. 100% really. Jesus Christ. Okay. We might have to make another one of these, I think. Yikes.
Huge construction.
Okay, that's done. Okay, we need a sell one-time sale of 9 batteries and priority 1 it. We can priority 2 these. That means the portal's only going to pop up one time, and we just need to sell these batteries as soon as possible. So we'll just priority 1 this. They have to work on as soon as possible. Like as soon as the portal appears, they just got to sell the batteries, and that's just it. Or we're going to fail the deal. It's only 9 batteries, so it should be okay. Seems affordable.
Tiny construction complete.
Okay, can we snooze these? Please tell me we can. Okay, we can snooze these. Great. Okay, we're about to get more metal too, which is also great.
Tiny construction completed.
Okay, these turrets are coming in. Lovely.
Large construction completed.
Great. Okay, we're gonna have to be even worse for the environment, I think. Just so we can get a surplus of metal.
Tiny
Okay,
construction
great.
completed.
Okay, this is actually going along rather well now. We just need more missile silos. I'm just gonna put them in like basically every single corner, I think, to properly protect the city. Okay. Great. There's these weird like kind of chips that we can't really use though, unfortunately. Oh well. Like these weird kind of like things like that. Like you can't really put things on unless you put them on like a weird angle. Same with this. Like, I mean, I think you can. Oh, like you can put them on weird angles, but then it doesn't match up properly, and then it's just you kind of cost the same amount of space anyway. If you try to put them on there, like it doesn't really help because it digs into the other squares and all that, and then it just doesn't work well. So yeah, I think this is kind of the general shape that we can afford to do there as well. And it should be adequate defense, I think, if we just put them in all the corners, which are kind of useless anyway. From what I know, like the corners are only really good for the turrets and are also good for do we not have them yet? I guess not. I swear that there's like maybe some like decoration or something, but oh no, for some reason it said this is one square, but it's not one square, it's half a square. Yeah, that's weird. It's only good for the wind turbines anyway, and regardless, this island isn't going to be used for wind turbines, so yeah, who cares? It doesn't really say that these are half flat things though. That's the annoying part, is I don't like that it says it doesn't have half a square. It doesn't show half a square, but from what I know, that's the only two things that are really good for the corners are really good for. So we'll just put turrets here anyway, and it should just work out fine.
Tiny construction completed.
Okay, and we'll just snooze all these for the time being as well, so we're not wasting workforce on this. Is the hospital almost done yet? Where's the hospital? No, that's working. What are they getting sick from? Oh, low ecology, really? Oh, God. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we'll try to increase the ecology, I guess. That's affordable. Okay, it costs money, that, water. Get 12 ecology from this. Consumes electricity. Doesn't cost any workers, though. That's a lot of space. Okay, let's just put it over here, I guess, because this is kind of out of the way. And since it doesn't really require any resources, that's fine to maintain. It just exists. Yeah, that should be great. But we need to prioritize one minute because if we get manpower back up, then if we get the manpower back up because of nice ecology, then we can make more resources anyway, so it's worth the investment. We're running low on water, but hopefully we can fix that after the first wave. Now, especially now that we've got more metal coming in. This is, yeah, actually, compared to the ecology we've spent on these power drills, I think this is a relatively cheap thing. Oh, they stole $12 as well. That's really sweet of them. I like people. Yeah, that's. I think the justice isn't great, but you know we can afford to not have it great for a bit. 12 isn't a whole lot. How's the batteries going? By the way, they're going. Oh, I think they were losing them actually, but only slowly. Oh, yeah, that's probably because of the portal's existence. It drains a lot of power. Yeah, it drains a lot of power. Okay. Now the people don't have to breathe through bottled air now, because they actually have trees, which is great. And I have to use like air filters or something now. I mean, I guess maybe there's other trees. But, I mean, there's plants like here, I guess, but yeah, whatever. Point is, the manpower's gone back up. It's good ecology. Great. I mean, not great ecology, but good ecology, I guess. It's good enough. It's alright ecology. Okay. 6 minutes. 6 minutes until the attack. Might want to make some of these faster. That'd be nice. May unsnooze that. Oh, the portal still hasn't come through yet. That's concerning, actually.
Trading platform.
Oh, as I say that, it comes through, and I just saved it. Okay. Priority. This is priority 1. Oh, that's also priority 1, isn't it? Oh, no, that's bad. Priority 2, priority 2, priority 2. I can pause that. Please sell the batteries now. You have to sell the batteries now. No, you can't. No, stop. Snooze. They're all snooze. Look, see? Oh, they're still going for them, really? The training portal's only going to stay out for a little bit. Yeah, I think it says for how long. Oh, God. Let's see. Trading portal. Trading portal. Where is it? Trading portal. Oh, God. Okay. It doesn't... Actually, maybe I looked up what it was. I'm not sure, but it only comes in for like a few hours, I think. Oh no. This is bad. Please sell the batteries now. I think these drones... many things can these drones even hold anyway? Like 2, I think. So it's gonna take them like 2 trips, I think. Even if all 3 of them are working on it. Please be enough time. Please sell the batteries now. I don't know if 13 minutes is enough for another portal. Yeah, they only hold 2 each, don't they? And only hold 2 hours at a time. Oh, they're working on those, really? Really, you just need 2 more batteries and you're working on that. Okay, I think it's done. Oh, barely, as it's going back. And I get $400 from that. Excellent. That's going to help with the economy. Okay.
Tiny construction completed.
Okay, great. Actually, I'll be back in a sec, but yeah. This is going better than expected, I have to say. Okay. I am back. Actually, unsnooze these. Okay. But I think that will stop them from building it. Unless they're already in the process of building it, I think. I think that's how it works. I'm very glad I got that battery order out of the way. still gotta work on these. Yeah, I think we're spending a lot of the batteries on these missile silos, which is probably why they're... Yeah, probably need some more solar panels. I'll leave a gap here in case we need a turret there, I think, because this is kind of a long path. So, yeah.
Tiny construction completed.
I'll make some more solar panels along here, like so. Actually, maybe just 2 more. Actually, wait. Oh, no, that's okay. This one making, yeah, another house and all that. 70 workplaces. Actually, I should probably save again, I think. There's the waves about to happen. Okay, let's see.
Tiny construction completed.
No, they're still not delivering water here, so it's just...
Tiny
oh, they're not delivering water
construction
here,
completed.
so just get rid of both of them, I guess. At the very least, they're reserves, so it's fine. We're running low on water as well, actually. Oh, and we're consuming 3 now because there's more people. Yeah, we're running low on water anyways, just turn them off. Yeah, I think they're too busy making the missile silos as of now. Okay, let's see. Manpower's a little bit low.
Tiny construction completed. Small construction completed. New citizens arrived.
I've just realized we're actually running out of uranium, which is not good. We've got like 1 or 2. I'm not sure whether this consumed it before or after it lands, but regardless, we've got 1 or 2 more
Tiny
uses in
construction
it before we have
completed.
to make some of our own uranium, which is not great. Actually, yeah, speaking of uranium, we should probably get work on it. Oh, but we really need water. We need water more, I think. We're running very low on it. We had 80, now we've got less than 80. Significantly less than 80. We're almost down to a quarter of what we had. Okay, water filter. Great. Expensive. Okay, lovely. That's really... yeah. Great. I'll just put it nearby, so it's gonna be... Actually, we'll put it over here, because I think there's an upgrade that makes it so that we don't have to even bother maintaining it. I think. So yeah, I'll just put it over here. So it's far away instead then. Okay. Now that all these turrets are done, oh, not all of them, but I should just priority 1 that, I guess, as well. So I just work on both of those evenly. Oh shit, we've got about to get the wave. Actually, you know what? Just priority 2 that, and priority 1 that. Yeah. And right, so we do have a lot of people now, which is great. Which means we can man all of these. Oh no, we need that too. We very badly need that as well. Oh no.
Trading platform arrived.
We have nothing to sell, really, do we? Actually, snooze. Oh, we can't snooze this, can we? Oh, damn it. That's not great. Let me just drain the tower.
Tiny construction completed.
Lovely. Okay, no, actually... Okay, it's too late. Time to battle. Okay, let's hope that this works. We'll stop the metal production. But I don't know if these need to be like fully staffed. They probably do in order to be cause the most damage. Okay, so now that we've got unemployment, that's good. Okay, that means, yeah, we've got enough. Oh god. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm adding the stream now because there was a. I mean, yeah, noise is just a fire alarm, but that's just like cooking stuff. No, house is not actually on fire, it's just smoke. I think so. Yeah. I might try to help clear out some of it or something, but yeah. I think I'll have to stop the stream just because of that, I guess. But I was probably going too soon anyway, but I'll probably be back in a bit. And I usually say I'll probably be back in a bit, and I usually am not back. But I don't know. I think I'll be back this time, or at least I hope so. I think usually I just don't really feel like returning to it afterwards for some reason, but it feels better to just go along with the stream, I guess. It kind of, yeah. I mean, when it's interrupted, it's kind of hard to continue it sometimes. I guess it feels uncomfortable to continue it sometimes, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back, probably. More likely than other times, I think, that I will be back. But yeah, I'll just stop the stream here. I think someone's watching, so thank you for that. And, yeah, goodbye. I mean, actually, yeah, it's very bad timing with 1 second until the wave, but Yeah, well. I'll do the attack when I return. And hopefully I do not die horribly to it, so yeah. That's hoping. Alright, bye base.